Truth comes from authority. Intelligence is the ability to remember and repeat. Accurate information, accurate memory, and repetition of that information is rewarded. Non-compliance is punished. I must conform intellectually and socially. Does this sound familiar to you? It should. This is our education system. What we spend a ginormous time telling our kids and other people to go through the school system in order to be successful and have a good life. School taught us what to believe about everything, including life. As we have gone through the program, the education system has programmed for us to believe that failure cannot and will not be tolerated. When actually, failure can be good for our lives and can help us get closer to where we want to be. We walk away from the education system after we've gone through it with all kinds of knowledge packed in our brains, but we never use it and we never remember it. What can you remember from the classes that you took? Chances are you don't remember much. At the time that you were taking that class, you only remembered the information just enough to pass an exam and then forget about it. Something that you should know about our education system is that it targets the subconscious mind as you go through the program, which studies have revealed is responsible for 95% of human behavior without you ever being consciously aware that you are being programmed. And there's more to it. Through his books, John Taylor Gatto, a former teacher in the education system in the United States, states in his books that the aim for the education system is to subdue creative, inventive, bright students and make them obedient, subdued, and dependent individuals through controlling their school time and then hijacking their free time through homework. What should become a time in which it is spent with loved ones, family, and friends, and what should be a time to be exploring and using our imagination becomes a time of complete stress and disconnection from what truly matters. Doesn't it pain you to see that your kids are so glued to their homework and their pressure to have deadlines met, their pressure to pass exams, otherwise they fail the class? You don't get to spend enough time with your children. Is that the thing that should really matter? If you have kids who are of elementary school age, instead of pressuring them to complete a series of worksheets, always emphasize the importance and the value behind having activities that center around play and imagination. These kinds of activities will help to activate their right brain and help them develop into whole people. If you have kids who are of high school, middle school age, or even in college, encourage them to spend less time on their smartphones and technology devices and devote time each and every day to exchanging meaningful conversation with them so they don't feel isolated and left out. If you are a student in school right now, regardless of your age, remember that school is not the only way to be successful. Spend a lot of time exploring the things that you are good at and things that you've expressed an interest in. Educate yourself on things that will bring you value in your life, that will absolutely, completely change your life and allow you to able to handle the difficult situations that are bound to come your way. And if you have friends who value you and lift you up, keep those connections alive. Don't allow the education system or anyone to tell you what to believe. Question everything. Do your research outside the mainstream. Go research sources who won't be biased and who are interested in telling you the truth. And reach your own conclusions. You were born to be a unique individual, not a programmed slave.